East Coast. I keep my feelings on the low. I'm sipping drinks, smoking dope. All this gold on like the Pope. If my life was a movie, it'd be documentary. Since elementary, I had them bars like I'm in penitentiaries. And if I die, I still live on for centuries. Smoking, come sip with me, cause I be rolling. I'm geeking, I'm tweaking, I'm zoning. Yo, bitch looking decent, I'm boning. And she fuck with me cause she rollin'. We rollin', I be rollin'. I'm geeking, I'm tweaking, I'm zoning. Yo, bitch looking decent, I'm
The collateral kids, that's what we should have called this episode.
That's disrespectful as shit.
The collateral kids.
What
That's
are we doing?
Great title.
We should make a cartoon out of it. Welcome to another podcast of Heads in the Clouds, where we keep y'all heads in the clouds. Boom. All right, so
Get that right for like
the first time ever, we are aligned. Ever, honestly, we suck. Like. All right, so look, we're talking about bitter parents and the damages that it causes to the child. Because bitter parents are always doing things to attack the other parent, not understanding that it actually affects the child, right? So if you're watching this and you are a bitter baby mama or a bitter baby daddy, pay attention. Don't click off this. Like you need this for your life to be better. And for you, y'all, Section 8. And food stamps and Medicaid. Okay, so
So is that why they arguing? Because government assistance?
in my opinion, yes. Yes.
Okay.
I personally feel like when the crack era dropped and it was like taking the men out of the households, and then who came in and swooped in? The government. And it said, you know, we can feed you, we can house you, we can do all this, but you can't have no man. Your baby daddy gotta like not fuck with you at all. And so it's like, what does that promote? And then when you get that assistance, like, what does that do for somebody's ego who already broke? I don't need you and blah, blah. No, you needed Uncle Sam.
Baby, I love you. You my everything.
Where did that come from?
Cause then once they get that Uncle Sam.
Oh, right. See, that went over my head. I did not understand that. But yeah, so like once they get that assistance, it's like you start to assume and think that you don't need a man. But I feel like we need each other for sure. Like men need women and women need men. So I feel like, yeah.
It just gotta, you know, all the manipulation aspects gotta get taken out of it. And we just gotta get back to, you know what I'm saying, just loving them motherfuckers.
I mean, so in falling under what we were discussing with the using kids as collateral, it doesn't even have to take love. It just takes being like a regular human, like just having the natural respect for somebody else, and taking accountability and responsibility and understanding like just because you envisioned this situation or this relationship, it doesn't mean that that was what was going to happen. You gotta have, like, acceptance is the word, acceptance. I think a lot of baby mamas don't accept the fact that the relationship is over. And so it's easier, given the fact that you always have the kid, to control the situation and the person through that child.
And you think it's more so the women that's using offsprings as collateral, or?
It's the majority of women that keep their kids. Like when baby daddy and baby mama separate, they go with the mom.
Yeah, fact.
So
Why you think that? Like, of course, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all had them and everything like that, but I feel like as much as some women will say, like, hey, yo, I would love for you to come get your son, watch the bam, XYZ type shit, if it actually came down to it, like, how come, you know what I'm saying, the man isn't able, I won't say they don't always take it, but they aren't always able to take the child in some of those situations.
My opinion about it is that men are financially stable and they're logical and all that other stuff, but women are nurturers. We're supposed to be naturally nurturers, so that's why we keep the children, in my opinion, because we nurture them. So, like, look at my daughter. Like, look at her. Do you think she would have been that if she went with dude? It's awkwardly silent in here, okay? So Yeah, you didn't even have a comment. All right, so yeah. But as far as like, so then it kind of touches base on the situation with what's that comedian girl that got a divorce from her husband and kept the kids. I mean, no, she didn't keep the kids. He kept the kids, and she like is living her best life. And they trying to like slam her on the internet. Like, what do you think about that?
I don't know the lady name, but it
It's
sounds
like
familiar.
Kayla, something.
It sounds familiar. I mean, again, like it's different strokes for different folks, and if that's what he signed up for, then hey, you want to raise your kids in a better environment, then you see what their mama would rather be doing. You know what I'm saying? She would rather be outside. She really don't want to be a mom anyway. So why thrust motherhood upon somebody that don't want it? You know what I'm saying? And what if he actually is impacting them kids' lives in a positive way
So then my question is, why become a mother?
for the other benefits?
Which are?
A man taking care of you for surely, securely.
Nah, not in every situation.
I mean, you know, in some people's situations, that's how that shit go.
Mine as fuck.
Some people can finesse out the gangway, I should say, you know, and instead of always like, you know what I'm saying, fall into the societal norms of, oh yeah, um, the woman gonna use the man once the baby come type shit. You
Which
know
they
what I'm
usually
saying?
do.
It could be like, it could actually be out of love type shit, but like we both just agreed, you know what I'm saying? It has been that in the past type shit.
For sure. That's boy. We ain't gonna get started on my shit today. We'll be here for 4 hours talking. All right, so is it ever acceptable to withhold the child from the other parent?
Um, Me personally, again, I told y'all this. Y'all probably sick of hearing this. This coming from a person that don't have kids. I think if you protecting the kids, like if you know the parent is a detriment, like they gonna cause harm, or you know what I'm saying, just a total negative influence. Yeah, uh, these developmental years, you don't need to be around the baby, bro.
For sure.
So sis, you don't, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be twerking. You done spit in my baby face 3 times because you off the
No.
Casamigos.
Not spitting a baby face, bro.
No, we ain't doing it. No. Then Buddy ass, he on the
It's
game and
not my
shit.
home, it's not my friend.
He on the bro, he on the game. He got the baby right here, blunt in his mouth and shit. Time about, no, yeah, come on,
What
y'all,
have
come on,
you
y'all.
seen?
Bruh, it's traumatic, bruh.
Oh my
That's why I
God.
ain't got kids yet. Oh, it's traumatic. But it's still, babe, I love you, my everything.
What the fuck is going on? It's the spit in the face off the Casamigos. That's what I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so look, this don't laugh too loud. Fuck. But this is what I like, don't you either. But like I have a fear of my child being around certain people because I feel like they gonna camera on her.
Bro, that's insane.
You remember in the movie
That's insane.
I feel like they might because they hate me.
That's insane. Why
So I'm
they?
wrong.
I don't think nobody hates you that much. Wait, nah, I'm lying.
Yeah.
Okay, my fault.
Eh.
My fault. I had to think about it. My fault.
Yeah, shit.
Don't know why.
Motherfuckers.
I don't know why motherfuckers hate you that much. That's just
I don't either. I'm like super cool and stuff. And I do fun stuff and I'm funny.
I'm super cool and stuff.
That was too
Totally,
childish.
totally rad.
Fucking Spice Girl in the Spice World. But anyway, so me, I do think that there's certain circumstances where definitely you withhold your child. Now the circumstances where you don't withhold your child is if that nigga is not sending money. Like, oh, you ain't sending that bread this weekend, blah, blah, blah. You can't see little Tanakakaness Jr.
Interesting name, but all right, yeah, okay. No, that's cool. No, it's cool. We're gonna move past it.
What's your name? Keep going. We're gonna just.
It's something elegant.
Bro, we're not doing this. Back on subject. Because I'm trying to be very respectful and
Girl, they know
not
you.
do too much.
They know you.
I'm trying to change. I'm turning over a new leaf.
You know what? I'm here for progression. Go ahead, do your thing. Do your shit, sis.
I'm a hairstylist, of course I'm messy as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, you know what, fuck. Anyway, so as a parent that actually has to withhold my child from the other parent, I want to say to other people, because for my reasons, it's safety and respect factors for the child. But for everybody, let's go through the many things of, why you shouldn't withhold a child, what damage is done. Like, have you ever experienced that?
Um, like I've had friends that said, you know what I'm saying, they BM tripping and they can't see they can't see their kids and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying. I might even talk to a girl where she was in a situation where she was like her baby daddy was a bum, so he don't reach out, so she don't necessarily um like call him just so the baby can talk
So
that
when
shit.
so does he so it's not often that he reaches out, but does he ever reach out? Like, and when she does
I
she allow them
mean,
to communicate?
from what I understood in that situation, I think like he rarely reached out type shit.
So when he does contact her, does he she allow them to communicate?
I think she did until like they had they last little big disagreement of like, all right, why the fuck you ain't been calling? Like he asking for you and some more shit, and
And how old is this child? Do you
I
remember?
think the baby was like real little, like 3, 4
Okay.
type shit. But it was old enough to like I know that's my daddy, like what daddy that type shit. You know how that shit go, man.
I do.
And then you know what I'm
Unfortunately.
saying? When the bros be like, man, what the my BM tripping. Sometimes it be shit that they done did that pissed her off and relationship wise though.
Okay, so
You know
speak
what I'm
on that
saying?
part.
Like maybe they was supposed to come through or some shit, chill with her. They got another little female, so now it's complicated. I can't come through there and chill with you. Y'all acting like it's for the kids, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all really chilling and shit. Yeah, all that time getting cut out some now. Now it's let me pick my baby up, and she like usually you just come through and kick it type shit. It be the change of dynamics that I think be jarring for motherfuckers, and then that's when they be like, all right, yeah. Well,
So who
since you
do you
want to act
classify
brand
as
new,
wrong in the scenario?
I feel like both parties be a little wrong because it's communication at the end of the day.
For sure. And it goes back to acceptance.
And
Yeah.
accepting, the situation because if the nigga told motherfucker like, hey, I might be dealing with somebody right now, we kind
Niggas
of
ain't never that honest.
this wasn't never working out for real, it's just you happen to get pregnant, woo, woo.
Niggas ain't never that honest.
And then the
You ain't never that
females
honest.
were to tell like niggas like, hey yo, like motherfuckers still want to be with you, and then like the baby made that shit a little bit more intensified, like motherfuckers always wanted to have a family type shit. So this supposed to be our little family, and you fucking it up. I think if females had that conversation with men, like it'll be a shot to our ego, kind of wake us up. Like, you know what? I ain't saying all niggas. But
I look like that because be fucking for real.
I ain't saying all
If a
niggas.
bitch lined your ass up and got to asking them questions and talking to you like that, either A, or my daddy finna put them headphones on that motherfucking PS5. I ain't trying to hit this shit. B, you finna spark a blunt.
I mean, I'm gonna do that regardless.
Or C, I ain't gotta deal with this, Tashina. I'm getting the fuck out of here and you leave.
Nah, I don't be doing none of that.
But you haven't made it there yet to have that situation, so. But that's what I've heard of and seen, so that's why I just pointed out,
I mean, I don't like that blunt, but I talk too though. You feel me? It's just that helped me talk. You know what I'm saying? It helped me make it not so stressful in my head where I'm thinking of a million different things. I gotta come up with a million different outcomes now because you just put this shit in my lap. All right, what the fuck I'm gonna do? All right, let me slow down a little bit. Hit the blunt a couple times. All right, you know what? Let's actually talk this shit out and figure out where the fuck we finna go from here. Because if I just move off my own impulses, you gonna be like I'm tweaking, and here you go doing what the fuck you wanna do again. All right, bro, chill. Yeah. Yeah. Collateral.
So if
Collateral.
so if you were in a situation where your baby mom was holding a child as collateral, and like again, you're not paying this, you're not doing that, you're not coming home, you're not trying to be with me, just you got a girlfriend, you not giving me all your money anymore, like whatever the scenario may be, and you were in that situation, what would you do next? Is my question. Like, do you know what to do next? Do you know how to fix it?
No, because I'm from the belief if shit get that bad, motherfuckers was never supposed to like even be in that situation.
Right. And as people, we got to figure that out a little earlier than the baby and
Yeah,
marriage.
exactly.
That's a little late.
And I feel like people don't do the datings and the tough conversations enough to really know like, alright, yo, if this was to go this way and certain shit would start going a different type of way, it wasn't all peaches and cream still, like, what we doing?
So, what do you think that the damage like done to the child? Like again, because usually the parent is being bitter towards the other parent, thinking that that's hurting them, and the whole time you're hurting your own child. So, what do you think that does to a child growing up?
I ain't gonna lie, I think that could be damning to a child, especially like if they came from having that happiness at first, and then something happened, and then like y'all just take it all away, and now it's just all anger, and you know what I'm saying. Both of y'all, damn, they're always
So,
mad,
what
and
effects do you think that'll have on a kid
um,
of taking the kid
trust
away?
issues, PTSD. You know what I'm saying. Probably anger issues, cause you don't know why they angry some of the times type shit, but you just know they always arguing. So now you know what I'm saying, it kind of build that anger up in you. Like I don't know why y'all angry, but it's making me angry.
So, do you think that with children who experience this type of situation, it's like they're the saying, it's better to have loved, what is it?
Loved and lost,
And then never loved at all. So, what about the kids that never had a parent at all? Like, just one single parent household or whatever, but never had that other parent ever. Like, do you think they're worse off, or do you think that it's harder to have a parent and then lose a parent?
I would say it depends again, because if you literally just in a single parent household and you never had another father figure or another mother figure, none of that shit, you will always have that yearning, and then it'll leave you some wanting the motherly aspects in a wife or a woman down the
Right.
line type shit, because you always had that like, damn, I want my mama type shit. So now it's gonna be certain shit in your mates that you're gonna be looking for, like in mom, that, oh yeah, this is a good mate, and that causes problems.
Remember our first episode,
That causes problems.
incestual relationships with your parents.
So you feel me? But
Romantically, like not sexually.
I also want to say that if it's a situation where like, I don't want to say like, you know what I'm saying, it's multiple father figures or multiple mother figures type shit, because that's could also be damning. But
That's
if
crazy.
you have, you know what I'm saying, just maybe an aunt, one of your daddy aunties, or you know what I'm saying, your mama got a brother and he always be that type shit, like just to have that other influence is good for a child. I would think that while they might still miss dad type shit, but at least I had Uncle Bilbo was always there. That nigga showed me how to shoot a gun, motherfucker throw a football, ride my bike, everything.
And I think in our community, that's actually really common, unfortunately. Like, we have a lot of situations where bitter parents don't either help or they don't parent the children properly. Personally, I think that during the nurturing years where a child needs to feel that softness and have emotional and character development, I think that it's very important for them to be with the mother who's nurturing. Now, if you a bitter ass baby mama, then like you still causing damage to this child outside of just using the child as collateral to get what you want. But it's like, if you're willing to do that, how mentally stable are you?
And So
and
hurt people hurt people.
right.
So are you having these problems with your people because you came from a broken home and that's low key all you know type shit? It's a valid question. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you know what I'm saying? Certain people that get in relationships and all they want to do is argue and fight and you know what I'm saying, bring up the negatives of their partner. Like, is it just because that's what you was raised in? So that's all you know.
First of all, I think that in our community, I don't think that people heal properly before they start dating again. Like, I've been single for, Lord Jesus, a long time, goddamn. My daughter's 2. I've been single since then. So I gave myself that allotted time. Can you grab my cup over there? Grab my cup. I gave myself that allotted time to heal from situations and grow. And I don't think that like people do that a lot. And so with that being said, on top of that, dating properly, getting to know somebody. Like, stop jumping into bed so fast with somebody because we know that people can develop emotions off of sex. Like, get to know this person. Like, what are their financial goals? What are their strengths and their weaknesses financially, emotionally, physically? As a parent, like, do your parenting styles match? I think those are very important things to consider. So, like, now at my big old age, I definitely pay attention to a lot of those things. And it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with nobody no more. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you constantly what I like and what I don't like. I'm going to study you and then move forward with my life if it's not aligned. I think that sometimes in our culture too, we beat dead horses. It's like that status that said, leave that man alone before God make him your baby daddy.
Want some tissue or something?
That hurt. But it's true though. Like, all jokes aside, it's true. Like, we have to start dating slowly, getting to know a person, asking the right questions. You know. And
What was y'all favorite word a couple of months ago? Be intentional. Right. Right.
I thought he was gonna say
Intentional.
narcissistic.
Be intentional, guys. You got to date with intentions.
Elaborate on that. What that mean for the people that may not know? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, that they was putting it on all their statuses and their pictures.
Okay,
so I
so
thought
that
they
doesn't.
knew. But
It's
okay,
the
okay,
it's
alright.
the just grouping everybody together.
But for the people that don't know, dating with intentions is the intent to either marry, be committed, be, you know what I'm saying, be in something serious, you know what I'm saying? Or you can date with the intentions of, you know what I'm saying, there's just gonna be a fling, a quick, you know what I'm saying, some quick shit. Like, you could that could also be an intention, but you gotta let it be known. Be front for with what you want to do. Intention.
Do people actually do that though?
No. Nope.
Do you do that? Hello?
You said, do I do that? Yes. Have I not done it? Yes. Because people like, bro, first of all, if we saying that people don't be doing intentional things, like, I know that, you know, you're supposed to lead by example, but if a horse don't want to drink that water when you leading it to it,
So what you gonna do? Keep shoving the horse head into the water? Or?
nope.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. That's all.
When I walk my ass to that water hose and I fill my water up, if you don't want to
That's
drink,
on you.
that's your ass.
I know that's what you do. That's on you.
That's it.
That's
That's
on
your
you,
ass.
Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. But you ain't thirsty, gang?
Damn, this water good as hell today. I don't know what
I
you
think I
got.
found me some ice cubes on top of that. All right, so we already hit that one. So let's talk about, because I think that it goes like low key with the last topic that we were just discussing. Men and women not taking accountability. Who does it more?
Alright, so of course, we be conversating before what I'm saying. We come on the podcast, so we had already answered this question. But you know
Okay.
what I'm saying. I'm play devil's advocate, right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, I'm gonna say women take accountability more.
Okay. You wanna that's
I said I'm play devil's advocate.
so is that not like a belief system of yours?
I think women take accountability more. You
Co-
said men.
Okay, so go on, like explain your piece on that one.
Um, women are more in tune with their emotions, right? So, um, so y'all are so mature. Y'all able to assess the whole situation. You know what I'm
So
saying? Sometimes it may take a little
even
longer.
even the current women, like the average woman of today. Wow, you are really in my fucking face, ain't you? Is what? What are you what?
Yes, even the women of today, um, everybody move at their own pace.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. Everybody may not be as emotionally as intelligent as everybody else. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. Sometimes when we throw this accountability word around, you know what I'm saying. Some people use it a little bit too loosely, and
So define what it means to what? Like stop. Don't smoke before.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. This is hard.
The fuck?
Look, I'm trying. I already told you my head hurt.
Jocelyn Hernandez ain't got shit on me.
I'm trying to figure out.
Bro,
I want to be a lawyer one day. I don't know why.
it's too late for that. You're like 40 years old. Like, get your stupid ass. Yeah, it's not, yeah, look, I stand behind all your dreams, goals, and aspirations, but baby, let that shit go. So anyway, back to what we were saying. I'm trying. Okay, so I feel like women are more delusional, which that creates the lack of accountability because then we become upset that what we have, oh man. Oh man. Ah, shit. How do I know this but I don't apply this? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, boy. Hey, man. Ooh. Go ahead. Continue, please.
Women
Please
are
continue.
delusional and we make up scenarios in our head and then we're either disappointed or discouraged because of said images and thoughts in our head that we pre-planned for situations. And when that happens, it's a level of embarrassment and you might feel shame, which causes you to not take accountability for the situation. For example, people always want me to take responsibility for the type of baby daddy that I got. And I'm gonna be honest and say that I do. I definitely do. How do I word this without being rude? Understanding what mental space that you were in at that time and why you created, like, why you chose the decision and stuff like that. Like, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to. So, like, as much as no, we probably at the moment did not think that this person was going to act this way or be bitter, whether it's a male or female. You still ignored the red flags that told you that that person was going to be a piece of shit. And that's where you hold yourself accountable. And it's like, I see that debate a lot, bro, a lot on Facebook. And it's like, both y'all right, technically.
Bro.
Like, on one hand, no, you didn't anticipate this person, like I said, being that way. But then on the other hand, you did see signs that was going to tell you, like, this person wasn't going to be right for you, regardless of what it was. Like, it wasn't a right fit. So having a certain amount of self-respect and self-love, pack your shit up and go. The moment somebody start playing with you, pack your shit up and go.
But I think while we can sometimes fault women for their resilience, right? Because they're fighters. They're natural fighters.
No, we're
They're
not
not. They're
natural.
not. They're not like physical fighters, but emotional. They're emotional warriors.
We were put in survival mode by the people that raised us. Yeah, no, for real. Like, because I believe in that. I believe in that. Like, that's a thing.
No,
So, like, when women are in survival mode, they don't know how to be feminine and receive certain love, respect, energies, and shit like that. And then we start self-sabotaging. I'm hitting on shit today. It's because I'm a psychic. I should get some motherfucking Uno cards and start reading motherfuckers. Tarot, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I thought so. You're gonna win $1 million later. So, no, like when, and then that's where we have the overly masculine women, like myself.
I kind of wanna speak on a different, like you was talking about survival mode, you know, I'm in my soft girl era type shit. I don't know if you seen it now. Niggas say they in their soft guy era. Um, how do you feel about like the different modes people have to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're forced into, sometimes they go into a different period of their life and they're like, you know what I'm saying, I want to force this mode upon my life. How do you feel about, just different modes?
First of all, I want to address if any man is out there saying he's in his soft girl era.
No drizzler. I forgot what it is. No drizzle. No drizzle. Drizzle.
What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm gonna show you.
Don't show me. It's gonna piss me off.
It is.
Don't show me. Just don't show me. So anyway, a man saying they say soft girl or soft man.
Soft guy.
Soft guy era.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be part of the BLT community. Like, what the fuck?
We was doing so good.
I'm
We
sorry.
was doing so good.
Was
You
we?
said you was doing so good. You just said but. Delete.
Surprise. Okay. No, but I'm sorry. I don't know all the letters, so I just be saying what coming to my head, and I'm autistic and I got ADHD, so you gotta forgive me because we say. And I'm gonna explain myself. So anyway, the fuck, like I said, that shit's weird. Like,
I'm dyslexic, so there's that.
oh my mama, you is. All right, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's weird, bro. Like, why would you want to be in your soft anything era? Like, again, a woman's job to me, in my opinion, is to nurture, while a man's job is to protect and provide. But I don't feel like having an argument tonight. I really don't. But yeah, like.
Oh yeah, because they did want us to talk about that on their status. I seen that.
He can get the fuck on.
I did see that.
You can get the fuck on. Like, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and keep discussing no 50-50 shit. Like, I'll do it next episode. I don't got the patience today. I'm gonna get real irritated and rude.
Yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate just so we can get the views. Don't hit me again, bro.
When did I hit you?
Last episode, you was beating my ass. Hello? Let's talk about it. Yeah.
I don't think that was true.
You know what? Thank you. Because I was figuring out, I was trying to see, like, what am I going to put in the beginning? And it's just going to be a collage of every time you hit me.
Damn, because I hit.
And then people going to see, like, damn, they still got the same shit. Wait,
Okay,
that was from
well,
the same
shit.
episode?
I'll take accountability. I probably do be beating on you. I just don't remember it because I'm slow. Or it happens so much I just don't care. I mean, I'm honest too, but whatever. Y'all said women don't take accountability. Shit. What are you trying to hit me with that?
What the fuck?
Oh, I did. We can get this video.
crazy fucking bitch.
Bro, every nigga that texts me that I deleted their number, I get called a bitch every day. That's the subject. Cause goddamn, I get called a bitch at 82. But never mind, we just gonna blow past that.
You gotta stop, man. Getting in these circles where these people think it's just all right to call you the B word.
I block them. Like, I tell them about themselves politely now. Usually, what I used to do is argue back. Now what I do, I be like, wow, your behavior is absolutely disgusting and you should be embarrassed of yourself. And I'm not offended, Mr. Not Saved Number. Have a good day. And block. I've actually had a couple people download a Text Now app.
Oh yeah, because I got to get the last word.
No, you don't even get that because I send the text of, I'm not reading that, loser. Block. And I don't read it because I don't care. Back to the conversation at hand. So, I personally feel like women do not take accountability a lot. And plus what they do too is they use a form of manipulation where it's like, you'll bring up something that's bothering you and then they'll bring up something that you did to bother them. And it's like, what the, baby, this ain't your motherfucking time to shine. You just had a moment.
No, I forgot that I was supposed to be playing devil's advocate, and I was just finna wholeheartedly agree with everything you just said there. But keep going.
What time is it? Is it time to end this
Okay,
shit?
wait, no,
Right,
cause wait.
home.
What men do, they
Gaslight.
they harbor a whole bunch of feelings and then wait to explode on the motherfucker. Like you can get that shit off sooner. You get that. You ain't gotta use every argument that we ever got into, everything I ever did wrong, and bring it up to justify why you.
So do you feel like women? So do you feel like men do what you're talking about more than what women do what I'm talking about?
It's equal. It's.
That's when like kids be shaking their head. Are you hungry? The fuck you just say, nigga? Like you say yes or no? Shit, you want to eat or not?
No, but seriously, I do think women may do that a little bit more. But you know, men, like I say, it's a common thing with men because we don't want to seem like we bitching. So we're nagging. So every time something may be bothering us, we don't want to bring that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, it's a little deeper than that. It's not because you don't want to seem like you're bitching or you're nagging, complaining. What it is you grew up in a household where your voice didn't matter and your opinion didn't matter, and you learned to bottle it up instead of vent it out and communicate.
Be a man.
And so, what you fucking crying for? I'm fucking 3 and my leg is broke, bitch. Like, why are you saying that to them? But like, no, it's way deeper than that. You guys were never given a space to talk freely.
Yep.
And then in our community, it's always like, if you disagree with an elder, they're like, you disrespecting me. I just don't have the same view as you, love. Like, what the fuck? So.
What you mean, yo, you done scraped all the skin off your knee? Back in my day, my knee had to come out the skin and the meat was peeled off. Like, bruh, why do I have to be tortured just because I said I don't want to be outside no more, gang? Like, my knee fucked up. It's over. It's over with. I don't want to be out there, gang.
And I think that, like, and then we don't learn how to nurture our children and shit, you know?
I think that definitely creates some feelings, but hey, suck that shit up, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If you ain't dying.
Like, you what you crying for? Yeah, for sure, definitely. But I think that it's more normal for a woman to not take accountability for anything than it is a man to.
And then, okay, no, I suppose whose side I was supposed to be on, but still, you know, and then females are always that little girl.
No, they're not. Or if you didn't have one.
I mean, you know, I'm saying
going back
for
to
the
the
females,
original conversation where maybe you weren't around your dad because you were withheld from them, or that they were bitter and didn't want to be around your ass because they couldn't be around their mama. So that's not always the case.
No, I'm saying the females that had their daddies, you was daddy's little girl, especially if you was a girl with male siblings type shit. Oh yeah, this my princess. She always right. Y'all be cool on her. Don't be so rough on her now. Be cool now. She a girl.
Okay, point.
So you know
So
what I'm saying?
conditioning in a way where it's like you was babied.
And in your head, you damn near always right because I'm baby girl. I'm princess. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes though,
So
sometimes with boys it be the mama though. They coddle their sons and enable them. They don't sit up there and hold them accountable. But mamas will be helping their sons cheat instead of just being like, "What you doing that for?" Like talking to the communicator.
yeah.
I don't think nobody. I don't know. That's a scenario that could be a possibility where women grow up with the lack of accountability. But I think more so it's just nobody gets called out on shit to where you have to like own it. So for example, like let's say me and my man he caught me cheating or texting a nigga or something like that. And the most famous line that a bitch will say when you catch your hoe cheating is what? All the shit you did to me. There go Charles. Charles right there. I don't think that's a valid response. Like you need to respond for why you're cheating. And I can't be influenced. I'm not cheating because that nigga cheating. I'm finna leave or ask for some money.
How much?
Until it don't hurt no more.
How much have it took in the past?
That's a crazy question.
It sounds like you were speaking from experience. You said you leaving or
I'd rather
you.
cry in the back of a Maybach than a total Corolla, okay?
So, maybe.
Come on, bro, you doing too much.
Niggas gonna be calling you a back kids.
Hey, bro, I heard that you. What? No, man. But yeah, I just that's one of the main things. Like, cause like even when I've been in situations where I've argued with a man about cheating, like they would be like, "I'm sorry, I apologize, it wasn't my intent." But then you ask a woman about cheating, they say, "All the shit you did to me." So that's why, personally, my pick is women over men taking accountability. Like another thing, like women don't take accountability for their kids. Why little Jeffrey Jr. can't count to 20 and he's like 6? What happened?
They want to fight now. Don't tell me about my back.
Then you ask them like, what's your name, little boy? And his ass says Red. And it's like, I'm gonna go and get the fuck up out of him.
7. Bro, get the running off and shit.
Yo, motherfucker.
Nigga,
He's slow as
The
fuck. So yeah, I'm definitely saddened with women they don't hold themselves accountable about anything. Why? I don't know, because I hold myself accountable. I like telling the truth. I'm too slow to lie. I'm not gonna remember that shit. There's been a couple of times motherfucker they be like, yeah, remember you said, what the fuck I say that? Like,
no, you said.
yeah, but I'd rather just be honest, truthful, and upfront. And then I can get that off my list of shit that I gotta pay back for. And like in the karma, like debt world and shit, it's like what a motherfucker asked me the other day. Shit. It was like a week ago. And they said something about, do you be talking to other niggas? I said, hell yeah. Anyway, like, shit. Hey, these niggas still gonna go. Why? Niggas is like buses. Miss 1, miss 15, 1 coming. They gonna keep that. Just like one thing that niggas need to understand too, like while we on the subject, is that you get more respect from a woman and privileges with just being honest with whatever the fuck you got going on. Because then you're giving them the space to decide. And if the bitch walk away from you, like, you can't get mad at a motherfucker having some self-worth. But if she stay and fuck with you, at least you don't ever have to worry about the fact that you just sat up here and lied for this, that, and the third.
But y'all always say that niggas love hoes.
Y'all do. Y'all do.
But wait, if we
There's
love
more.
hoes, and the hoes they be honest with us, and they tell us that they hoes, ain't that them being more honest? Cause wouldn't you say it's more hoes that just be like, hey, I'm a hoe, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Who the
XYZ?
fuck says that? How many bitches you met that said some shit like that? Wow.
I told you today is a different time.
Let me, what's your name? Your inbox, ain't that?
It's a different time.
That's tough. Cause,
Especially I'm not a club goer, a bar goer type shit, but I can imagine going to the clubs and bars today.
AIDS. AIDS, and herpes.
And herpes, bro.
Super herpes.
And herpes.
Yeah, because people don't have morals and values.
Like, it's loose.
The dating pool is pee in it. It's pee-pee. Real pee-pee. No chlorine.
It's bacteria.
It's the Humboldt Park Beach.
This motherfucking Lake Michigan.
It's that beta fish tank you haven't cleaned out yet.
It's a dead body floating in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Couple of them.
Yeah. Ain't that why they closed them down? This was really dead bodies. Ew, gross. They was fishing in that motherfucker.
Imagine.
It was like, you're not even taking accountability.
I apologize. Niggas gon' nigga.
Did you have any bitter parents?
My OG was a little bitter to my dad.
And in what way? What would like be the situation?
Cause dad got out of jail and he got him in the bitch. You know how niggas be. They just ain't shit.
That's tough. So was she holding him down in jail? Like sending him money and shit like that, visitations and stuff?
I don't know, I was too young.
Okay.
But
That was tough.
I remember he got out. And he wasn't staying with us.
It's another child's right there too.
But you know, I think that be, you know what I'm saying, you know, sometimes government assistance and all that, you know what I'm saying. So
Also, did your dad take accountability and say that he had some other shit going on? Because how you just get clean out of jail and just go like you got a bitch? That whole been there.
Again, I don't know. I was too young. But I know that pain that OG was like, nah, fuck that. And you know, that shit was real. She was hurt. And Pops felt a little bit of guilt because he ain't always pick up that phone. Because he knew he ain't want to hear that shit. You know?
Now he didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, I'm a grown man now. I know what the fuck going on. He ain't want to hear that shit.
So do you think any of that would have any bearing on you choosing somebody to have kids with? Like, do you think you're gonna actually choose? That didn't come out right. Did you? Shit. We're already in the thick of it. So do you think that would do you think you're going to choose a good baby mama? Or a mother of your child, or like a wife? Like, do you think you're going to choose that?
Surely in the whole fuck so.
Yeah, we can hope, but like, do you think?
Like with all the experience I have with women in my life, my sisters, you included, my OGs, my aunties, grannies, all that type of shit. Like I have a very strong, you know, woman base in my life type shit. So I could say that strong woman qualities should be in the forefront of me choosing the potential mother of my kids. But you know, life do what life do sometimes. And
that was a crazy way to lie on camera, but
what the fuck?
I think your first baby mama finna be a fucking disaster.
I don't want that.
It's not about what you want.
I don't want that.
I think that's what you're gonna get.
I rebuke it.
No weapons formed against me shall prosper. I feel you, but
I rebuke it.
I think that
I rebuke it.
Well,
in the name of Jesus, the Son,
Lavelle Devontae Christ,
and the Holy Ghost, rebuke all that shit. Fuck that. Don't want it. Ooh, that's probably bad. I probably just
conjured something.
Yeah, that probably just canceled all that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all, Lord know you know who I am.
Jesus know your heart.
You know who I am. Here I am.
It was crazy because that was a sped up version, and I'm just not sure what the fuck is going on right now. Let's go outside. It's nice out and shit. Anyway, so yeah.
Do you have 5 pieces of advice to the bitter parents and the collateral kids? The collateral kids. That's what we should have called this episode.
That's disrespectful as shit.
The collateral kids.
What
That's
are we
a
doing?
great title.
We should make a cartoon out of it.
That's amazing.
That's
Hey, we gotta do what we said a couple weeks ago. We gonna mail it to ourselves so they can't take it.
yeah. Well, you gotta remind me because I won't remember. I don't even know what today is. So, 5 pieces of advice. Shit. Okay, 1. Just because the relationship didn't work out doesn't mean that the relationship between parent and child shouldn't work out. You are not entitled to anything that person has to offer anybody else in the world. You are only, once the relationship is done, you are only there to co-parent and coexist with those other people that you created and the person you created them with. That's 1. 2, collateral kids. That's a crazy thing. We should make that
T-shirts.
I had thoughts because that didn't make sense as I thought about it. But okay, collateral kids. If you are experiencing an absent parent, my advice, which it was also to my daughter's father, is to investigate further. Like, go get a view on that person yourself. And I'm not saying that person was not wrong for abandoning, neglecting, not being there, not fighting as hard as they could to exist with you. What I'm saying is, like, we all human. People make mistakes. Different strokes for different folks, and nobody knows what a motherfucker's actually going through. So if you want that relationship, don't be so bitter to the point where you're like, oh, my daddy didn't reach out to me, I'm not gonna talk to him. Why? You don't know what the fuck was the circumstances behind that. So, and just for you to have closure to the situation, at least if you link up with a motherfucker at 23 versus 5 or 10, and it's like, if he a piece of shit for real, you'll get that, but you'll get your own view on that instead of taking your parents' word for that.
Like your own opinions and assumptions.
For sure. Baby daddies that are experiencing bitter baby mamas. Or, matter of fact, I'll do a couple of more pieces. Baby daddies experiencing bitter baby mamas. Don't bend and fold for what a motherfucker wants you to do for them for just like personal gain. Like a bitch need their hair and nails done and they withholding the kid because you're not giving them no money. Nigga, take that same money that you was finna give her ass and go get you a lawyer. I don't want white people in my motherfucking business. Well, half of y'all got felonies. So it's like, white people's already in our business, gang. What are we talking about?
But you in their business, matter of fact.
So, you got 3 cases with a switch on it, man. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck in them people's business. But it's like, yeah, just go seek the assistance. Like, most of us aren't educated on that world. So, like, go get the help, man. Go find a lawyer in family court to get your child. Because what's going to happen is when that child reaches a certain age, again, going back to advice number 2, they're going to not like you. They're not going to want to fuck with you. And you're going to miss so many important pieces of that child's life. And that's not fair because you and somebody that's raggedy couldn't get right.
And then don't also let your bill of feelings get in the way of if that woman meet a better man, you know what I'm saying, that's doing better for them kids. Get out the way, man.
For sure.
Or if that lady, if that man got a lady and she's actually putting him up on game and making him a better man.
Never had her.
To be around the kids. I mean,
allow that space.
You done did that for niggas, for they other kids.
For sure.
So
and then even with my first baby daddy, when he had a girlfriend, she was parenting my child.
So you know
I wasn't upset at that. But yeah, so, just
letting that bitterness go sometimes.
Yeah, that's really what it's based upon. Like, we get sidetracked like, y'all know, y'all been here for shit.
Yeah, y'all been here for 8 of them now. So.
Yeah, y'all know what the fuck going on. But it's like, you can absolutely change tomorrow. If you don't like today, change it. Like that's it. That's all. You actually have 100% of the power to change tomorrow, and that does include your children. And you may not be in a situation right now where you can have them right now, but work towards that. Work towards that stability, your income, securing somebody that is actually going to fight for you and your rights and give you that. Stop giving up. Stop giving up. To the baby mamas that got the bitter baby daddies. Shit, you got 2 items, motherfucker. You put that motherfucker on child support. Which if you like me, you get like $21 a motherfucking month. It's not worth it. Make good decisions, and every decision that you make sure it's for that child. Like, it's okay to, and this goes for either or, like, keep the child at the forefront. Keep the child at like main top priority. Not I felt like this, or you made me feel like this, or you did this to me, because that doesn't matter. Like, even currently, I don't care what my daughter's father has done to me, and he's done some. Jesus. He done some shit, but it's like I still don't stop him from seeing his child unless it's a safety hazard or where I feel like my child would not be treated properly. That's just about it. But like, analyze the situation. Is this worth hurting my child for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to make sure we keep children important, because as we get older and we retire and get up out of shit, that's who's replacing us. So it's like, do you really want this broken ass human walking around and doing shit? Interacting with people, making more children, working at Burger King. Cause like, why the fuck is you making my Whopper like that? Cause you had a bad day.
Oh, bro, 16-year-old ass got it.
I shouldn't have to fucking work here.
Bring you some stale ass fries and shit.
It's a boot print. It's a Timberland print in my bun, bitch. Like, what are we doing?
Was this motherfucking chalk, bitch? Hey, come here.
That's when you jump through the motherfucking drive-thru. But no, like, keep your kids as the number one priority with everything that you do, so that we create more beautiful humans that love themselves and love life and want to create more beautiful humans. Because goddamn, this world sucks.
Yeah, well.
Aliens need to come and get me already. Go, your turn.
All right, so
Make this awkward.
relax, bro. I just want to say that you know what I'm saying, like sis was saying, with the bitter parents, you know, it comes from a place of toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Two people that think toxic shit is fun, and now y'all done brought a little one into this shit, and you know what I'm saying? We gotta let all that go, bro. It's not fun being toxic. It's fun being safe and secure.
Okay.
That's what's fun. It's fun knowing that, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker got you, you know what I'm saying? And even if it's not...
You're veering off. You are. That's not a piece of advice.
Don't be toxic. Don't be bitter.
Okay, cool. All right.
No, don't leave that alone.
Okay.
All right, to the collateral kids out there, my collateral youngins, just know that shit gets better. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, if you know what I'm saying, because some kids be in them trenches and they be thinking like that shit gonna be that forever, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you gotta wait till you able to leave, it won't. It's not always gonna be bad, and you know what I'm saying. If whatever outlet you can get to get away from that shit, please, you know what I'm saying, embrace that shit. Withholding children to the women and men, whoever, you know what I'm saying. Think about it. If as much as you got your kids, think about if you didn't have your kids in that situation. You know what I'm saying? All those times where your kids came to you crying, all those times your kids came to you hungry,
Oh, it's all right.
and you satisfied that. Imagine if those times you still had those times in your mind where you heard them saying they hungry and all that other shit, and you knew you didn't provide that for them, another motherfucker did. So like, when you withholding that child from that other parent, that's what they feeling. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that, like, a parent want to be a parent at the end of the day. So let them be a parent. This is my last one, right?
I don't know.
So like we were saying on last pod, pain do something that other emotions don't. When we are in these toxic situations, two bitter parents, they damage that child, right? Think about the child, gang. You feel me? Think about the damage and the pain that y'all are giving to this child by y'all having y'all fuse. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking y'all are more important than the child. Child, like Sis said, child is always important. The children are our future, bro. So please be aware of the children. Be aware of the children. Just be aware.
Oh, insert the Michael Jackson Children of the Future at this point.
Oh, bro, have a little flag and shit behind. Yeah.
Hey, we was going crazy in that studio. You know what I'm saying? Accountability. Everybody should take it. If you wrong, you wrong. Don't bring up something somebody else did and code it with something else and add something else into the mix. Like, if you get caught in a situation and you wrong, just be wrong. You're better off saying, I apologize, my bad, it won't happen again, this, that, and the third, than just like, well, all right, no, keep that shit.
And no more buts.
Yeah, but removes an apology. I'm sorry I slapped your mama, but I'm sorry I slammed your grandma's body on the concrete like a bag of ice, but
your granddaddy called me a hoe.
And I felt obligated. So anyway, thank you for just, one day we're going to get this right. Because it's not going to be today, and it might not be tomorrow, but shit, one of these days we're going to get this shit together, you know what I'm saying?
When we get to the double digits, look. No.
We need a camera team.
Like, it'll be there.
We need organization too.
Apply below.
Let's end this shit, bro, because you just...
It's engagements.
Apply below, bro?
It's engagements, bro.
I need to go change my lip liner.
You gotta put some Vaseline in this shit.
For sure. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Heads in the Clouds, where we keep our heads in the clouds. That shit, our heads be in the clouds, and we don't... I don't even know why I'm here. We need some, like... Bro, what the fuck was that? We need some, like, music to end out everything. Like, you remember Ricky Lake?
Or them news broadcasts where, like, the lights start dimming and shit, and then the camera pan out, and then they still be sitting there talking.
I like that. Give me these motherfucking liars, nigga.
Bye, yeah.